plate.
Charter.
Oh, Golding, the innocent.
Some damage to the front right on that Commodore move.
Bystander there. So Charter got up on the curb there. Going slow down the inside, staying out of the way. Oh no, that was.
Did something break there? That's weird. Look at the front right. Is there something wrong with that?
I think it's broken.
Yeah.
You're right. And well, saying that, it did hit the fence, but that was a bizarre looking situation. Okay, in car. Watch the steering wheel. It's down at 2 now. Turns in. He's warming up tyres by the looks of it.
Huge amount of understeer before he hit the.
Was that just a cold tyre? It's Charter. He's just way deep, way deep as he came into one. And the change of surfaces here at Sandown, you've got to really be in control and put that car in the right spot, be on the brake pedal at the right time. You can see there just 3 or 4 different surface changes there. That's not going to be good for those Dunlop tyres on that Charter's car.
Nearly got it out too, didn't he? Very close.
Just needed to let it roll there, actually. Just get off the brake there and just roll it a little bit more around, unfortunately.
Marcus rejoined the series at the Phillip Island round of the championship a few months back.
Kurt Kostecki venturing out into the wilderness. We're going to see a lot of that this weekend. Oh, no. That has absolutely filled the front of that car. Watch the slow-mo. He's on a new set of tyres too. You can see the bright yellow Dunlop stickers. And digs itself a hole. He wouldn't have expected that, I don't reckon. Would have thought that he was just going to slide out the other side, but that has front-end loader style filled the front of that car. That is going to be, you know how he does a lot of work on a lot of other cars.
I think the boys are going to be saying, here you go.
I think they're going to offer that job to him. That is messy. Messy. There's a Canovic. He's gone off again at turn 1. Unable to clear a lap at all at the moment. It's still over 4/10 of a second slower than the guy that is fastest, Davies. He puts it in the tyres at the exit of 4. And he might need to be pulled out of there. So if we want to actually look at the times, we can see that the Dunlop Series boys and the ones that are, oh, Davies, what happened there? Hazelwood was pretty close behind him, wasn't he?
Doesn't look like there's any damage to the front of 38 though. Provisionally on the front row is 0.19 of a second. Gracie goes round.
It's at 1. Just got to be careful not to spin those wheels too hard, otherwise she could dig a hole here. He was off down there as well at turn 9. And Taz Douglas, he did this a couple of times, didn't he? During the session, struggling. There's Renee Gracie locking the rears. Maybe he didn't get the temperature in those tyres either.
Umbrella, who had a difficult qualifying, he has launched away superbly.
Oh, Jacobson goes wide. Hazelwood, he takes the lead. What a great opportune moment. Charter, he's facing backwards, but Jacobson went deep. LeBrock was on the outside. They ran into each other sideways. Just Di Pasquale up on the curve is not over yet. There's going to be someone getting absolutely monstered up over the curve at the exit of 4. It's not over. Zakanovic.
In race terms, in his Dunlop career, he's finished 3rd 4 times. Todd Hazelwood. Is this going to be a special day? Look at this going on here.
Oh, Macaulay Jones. He's nowhere. He's had a shocking start. Oh, he thought about it, and that's LeBrock getting past Muscat.
Off goes James Golding in the 99. Just manages to keep it off the tyres down there. Rescues it. Hazelwood leading the way by 0.2 from Jacobson. Muscat and LeBrock we saw battling. LeBrock is now up into 3rd place.
Jacobson would have seen his teammate on the outside, knowing that LeBrock was going to look down there around it, but he just couldn't get it turned. There was nothing happening. Looked like he just got away from the brake pedal a little bit to try and carry that speed, but the tyre just wouldn't take it. So in car now, a pretty even getaway. Jacobson got the little better jump, and then LeBrock's thing really hooked up and was able to get half a car width, or length I should say. But Jacobson's car just did not turn.
In terms of those starts as well, a little bit of a dress rehearsal for some of the guys that will take part in race for the Grid 1 soon.
Yeah, Angelo, she was a fair way down the inside of Kostecki, but couldn't get it stopped either. And maybe she's had a steering breakage of some description. Here's the replay. Oh, she was rolled fairly late in the piece into Kostecki. So looking at a steering wheel there, I couldn't see, but I think she's got damaged the right front there. And a replay down the hill. That was James Golding. That was that moment he had, locking the brakes as well. Spins the pace Commodore around the other way.
Very wet offline here at Sandown, and he'll rejoin, but in last position. Hazelwood leads by 0.7 of a second from Gary Jacobson and Jack LeBrock.
Oh, that's how that happened. Alex Rullo just touching the back of McAdam as he turned in for turn 4. This race goes on. 3 wide. Kostecki, he gets down the inside. Oh, Josh Keen's been given a hit by forward. Late in the piece, there's cars everywhere. Keen's day goes from bad to worse. He drops way back down through the pack. Golding's managed to go past. Else with it, while we watched his teammate have some dramas. Here's the replay. I don't know, was he down far enough? That's hard to tell from that angle. But Keen probably wasn't expecting forward to be there either. We're ripping through the laps here. These guys putting down a fantastic pace. Just starting to slow up a little bit now. Oh, LeBrock! What a move between turns 3 and 4. He's got the inside. Hits the curb good. Hits the second and then just accelerates and dives. That is a... Oh, they did touch. Okay, there's a much bigger touch than what I thought, Rusty. We didn't see that so much, did we? He's on the inside this time. Oh, Di Pasquale goes round the outside. Jones uses all the road and more, clouding the curbs.
Oh, can't pull
and
it
that
up.
gets wide. And that's stuck. That's not going anywhere. That seems strange. I thought Andrew Jones had that for sure. Di Pasquale late down the hill. Yeah, he locked the rears though, Rusty. He locked the rears very late in the piece, carried a massive amount of speed, got up on the curb. Here's Andrew Jones' view. Here we go, and thank you very much. I'll have that one. After having a pretty tough sort of day, Andrew Jones. Not going so well. Forward's got pace. He's been going backwards and forwards through the pack. He'll be pretty thankful that that move was deemed to be not an infringement when he touched with Josh.
Jack LeBrock on the radio about what we're talking about. Diving down the inside.
Diving. I can't believe he's managed to get that done. Same thing at the start of the race.
And Jacobson is through. He retakes the lead.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That was the bit.
It's as they will be talking about for a while.
Oh, he was so deep.
We'll try and work on it, make it a bit better for the
And it just wouldn't turn. He was in way too deep. Front tyres had lost the temperature, as they do after a safety car. He couldn't get it stopped, couldn't get it turned, and he's made a meal of it. That's all you can say. And that's cost Todd Hazelwood
his first ever race win
in the series. The Metstone Racing.
Muscat leads Dumbrell. Shea Davies is up there. Look at Kurt Kostecki.
Oh, he's gone off the road. Muscat.
Oh, big one. Matt Charter on big style at turn 1. Look at the damage to the rear of the car.
There is cars everywhere, Rusty. There. How many involved in that? Half a dozen cars. Massive damage to Charter's car. There's 5 cars that we can see.
Andrew Jones, Renee Gracie, Bryce Forward is in there as well.
Is that one of the Kosteckis? I'm not quite sure what that other car is.
Jack
there.
LeBrock.
It's Jack LeBrock.
LeBrock's in it.
So he's been involved in another incident. And it's all silent down there. Look at the damage to Forward's car.
Right?
His day is well and truly done.
This is a championship-changing situation.
Well, he's lost the lead in the championship. If Jacobson continues, who got a shocking start, did Gary Jacobson. Look at him, lit it up. Jack LeBrock got an absolute blinder. He's moved a couple of rows. Now watch back there, Charter, down the inside, clips Marjoram, and just goes firing over the top of Forward's car. So, Charter got a good start. He clipped, if you watch down the inside here, he got away, and it potentially just broke something. Here's Charter, right down the inside, number 18. Comes across, clips them. Marjoram's off the ground.
It just launched off the inside curb into LeBrock,
Well,
and then over. He cleared it.
Slowing at that stage. It was he was out of control. It was done. Where's Douglas? How did he miss this? Douglas was so
Massive!
God.
That's the view from Bryce Forward's car.
He wouldn't have seen that coming either. So that would have been a massive shock to Bryce Forward, trying to work out what had just happened.
Watch the ricochet here. So slow start for Todd Hazelwood. Good one by Jack LeBrock. Charter gets away very fast.
Down the inside though, there's a touch here. Moves over, bang.
Into Josh Keane.
Yep, and that was all over.
Oh, that's huge.
And Jack LeBrock on board, who gets an absolute blinder. Look at this thing hook up. It's one row. So he's down the inside. And how did Taz Douglas get missed? Oh my God.
That's frightening. Super slow-mo, but it's all what unfolded behind him. The Cavalier Holmes car was literally airborne from that inside curb. It almost cleared the tarmac proper and landed on the grass. Wild, wild stuff. We've seen some great action so far in the Dunlop Series, but this is not how we thought race 2 would get underway. Let's just hope that all are okay. The view from the Alliance Truck Parts entry. You're riding with Andrew Jones. Tough one for Todd Hazelwood. LeBrock gets away well. And this is where it turns into chaos. Watch for a flying Matt Charter here. Left of screen. Bang!
Oh. I think Andrew Jones got hit from behind as all that happened, because he obviously he probably propped a little bit. Yep.
He's gone to Charter. What's going on? What were you thinking?
Not sure if he's justified in actually asking that question. He's got a shocking start.
We haven't showed you this angle yet. This is a different take on it.
He'll see a car coming down. Oh, and then Marjoram, who had been taken out already by Charter down the inside, then collects poor old Todd Hazelwood.
Look at this. Look at the steering wheel for.
Yeah, no, his day's well and truly done. Front suspension damage there, and then he hits the fence as well because of it. That poor guy.
So close to his first win.
Yeah. He didn't deserve any of this. None of it at all. Did nothing wrong in the first race.
There's that damage. Was our championship leader.
How's Richard Muscat too? I mean, if this race gets restarted, he was out front, and now he's back in 6th after making his own mistake. But there's just a car park down there of carnage.
Take you back to pit lane.
Under pressure now, Jacobson, who lights it up on the curb. Taz Douglas in the tow. Someone else, that's McAdam. He's off at 4. And again, he might not get that out of there. So this is, I think, the replay. Pasquale and Liam McAdam. Oh, he was way down the inside, Pasquale, after McAdam got loose through 2-3. And here's Chelsea Angelo with Matt Palmer behind, and she jumps the curb at turn 3. Managing to keep going though, so that's good. Josh Keane now fighting with Palmer. Don't touch there. Wow. The fastest pass.
Pairing cars prepared at Malaga there in Perth. Here's Keane down the inside, or attempting to. Oh.
How fortunate was Alex Rullo there.
And he lost a lot of ground. This will clear up Chelsea Angelo.
So she's wide. Oh, she got... Oh, that was... Anton De Pasquale just came into the side of her and forced the car straight. And that was the end of that. Doing her best to get out of there, but that is her race over and out, and you can see the frustration. She's been doing such a great job all weekend.
Been in the top 10, first female driver in supercars to do that since Leanne Tander in 2009. She's with the Matthew White Motorsport team for this event and Bathurst, and we wish her well at the mountain. We hope it's a better weekend for her. It hasn't necessarily gone to plan here, but she's made some real progress with this squad.
And now it's Golding. He's right behind Kostecki, who's still... Oh, no touch. He's in the fence for sure.
Big one, Taz Douglas, and there's contact with Jack LeBrock.
He came down the inside. Jack LeBrock. I was pretty critical of him yesterday as Golding makes the move on Kostecki. Because that's one of the Freightliner guys of Tim Slade's car doing some work there, so I'm not sure.
Oh, Renee Gracie with Paul Dumbrell, was it? Was it the compression of all those cars
man,
involved
he got
there?
touched. Marjoram collected the back of the Commodore as he spun round, and this is down the inside. LeBrock on the wet, on slick tyres.
Was there a touch there, or just the speed they were carrying
I think,
there?
He's moved him. He's just moved him over onto the wet line, Rusty, I think.
Wow.
Definitely. Here we go. This is the shot. Should he have been down there? On wets was Taz Douglas. He's got him.
Well, the Dunlop Series hasn't failed to deliver as far as action is concerned this weekend, and race control will
He's
be busy
definitely got him,
again.
and it was locked up too. I reckon there was an inside front wheel locked up because he was down on the damp side of the circuit. Douglas would have expected to see a car coming through there at that point. He tried to take his line. He was a little bit wide. He's locked up again, LeBrock, but he managed to get through. Carnage everywhere. Muskett's been spun. Macaulay Jones.
Jake Kostecki involved in that one as well, I think, the 56.
So here's LeBrock. He comes down the inside, has a bit of a lock-up, but gets it done. Gets it done. And then it's Kostecki into Macaulay Jones, into Musket. Create action aplenty. Here we go, replay. The wipers are on for Jacobson. He gets up on the curb, Jake Kostecki. And that is the end of that. Turns in while he's on the curb, loses the rear of the car. It's damp offline. You've got to stay off the curbs in these conditions, as Jacobson and Rouleau do there on the exit. So more damage brought upon by himself. His brother goes past. Here we go. So it's getting slippery. He on the curb, got on the curbs. Exactly the same as Jake Kostecki. Sticks the Matt Stone Racing Commodore in the fence sideways, manages to keep going on board. You can see how much water the wipers are trying to move, and those curbs are like ice, absolutely like ice. Oh, listen to it. And just run along that. Oh, the conveyor belt with the bolt sticking out. That doesn't not good on the paintwork.
This weekend, and McAdam getting out of the car, that's great news.
Oh, he was way fast, Rusty. Way fast. Looking at that shot, which probably means he got to the S's going too quick. He came over Skyline, maybe didn't get it slowed enough, and carried all the way.
Mini Enduro. Oh, and into the wall goes Palmer. Who's at the wheel of that car? There's some... We need to get that car shut down really fast. Some dramas here for Matt Palmer.
It's an oil fire, I think, Rusty, coming from the red diff. He smacked the wall and opened up the diff by the looks of it. So there's a red flag, obviously, straight away, but they're going to need to get on top of that. Fire marshals, well done, Matt Palmer, for stopping right near a marshal's post. They'll get an extinguisher into that really quickly.
But he's continued on across the top.
Well, that's not a small hit. Quickly did it burst into flames. Instantaneously. Wow. So he's pretty wide, as you can see, Rusty. He was out in the grey stuff. He'd gone into Reed Park and just missed his turn-in point, drifted wide. Plenty of cars have been in there before. You don't want to be off the racing line going through that part of the circuit, considering the speed and the loads that have been generated. And that diff housing opened up, plenty of oil to fuel the fire. Oh, that's at the top. So McPhillamy, he's gone straight ahead.
Got light over the top, didn't it? Awkward, and he wasn't able to get it turned. Wow.
Get it turned a lot at all, though. Just because he got light there, Rusty, it was bizarre.
It was costly for LeBrock. Force elbow. Oh, he did make contact with it.
That's not a little hit either. This This is, looks like a bit of trouble, Rusty, this sort of stuff. Roll Harris there, he's obviously in this one and only sort of, oh no. Oh, if that's not a bump and run, I have to say one from four.
So,
I think that was forward on Jones. A run back up in the top 5.
slow-mo shows you that the lock break for forward, and that was just enough at the, unfortunately, right time to unsettle Andrew, wasn't it? Kosticki bailing out.
Jeez, that second one was a big one, wasn't it? Rear wheels off the ground. You know
I'm
when
here.
you've done a good job, that's for sure.
Dumbrell continuing to push here. He's fastest in the first sector. Let's have a look. Is this another brush with the wall this time, maybe? Oh.
It's been close there all weekend.
Why is that right front damage? Let's have a look at this replay, and Scotty McLaughlin, walk us through this.
Obviously just a little bit of dirty air, trying to get too eager on the throttle there, trying to get a run, and yeah, it's a big hit. That's going to put him out for the day. So he's hit that wall before this weekend as well. So yeah, he's just going to have to learn from it, and for tomorrow not make that mistake, because I reckon there'll be an angry Moffat in the pits, that's for sure.
Have you guys been talking to him? What kind of things, you know, advice-wise, have you and the team been offering him?
I guess at the end of the day, he's got speed. That's the main thing, and you can't discount him from
Sharing, of course, with Taz Douglas in this one, down in 17th position at the moment. Let's have a little look on the replay here as Matt Charter gets loose at the chase and ultimately has contact with Chelsea Angelo. Jace, welcome to you. You can get straight into it. What's your take on some of these replays?
Yeah, it's been a wild race so far. I mean, these guys aren't really treating it like a 250-kilometre race like you'd expect, and you know, there's been more action in this race than what you'd expect.
On board with Jack LeBrock watching ahead. That's Jacobson. Gary Jacobson gets the heart rate up as he comes through the chase. That's hurt his pace. He sticks to the inside here to defend the position. Oh, that forces LeBrock wide. They're teammates. Wow. Hello. Racing this year, but by and large, he's adapted very well, hasn't he?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, it is a challenge. Well, here we go. There's the safety car that Tim was just talking about. It sounded like someone else was having a bit of trouble.
And I think that might be his teammate. Sorry to come across you there. That's Jack Smith, is it? Is it the 98? So he's with Paul Morris Motorsports, obviously. Just 17 years of age. Big mission coming here to the mountain in a supercar for the first time. And they've been working very closely with him all weekend just to rein things in, but that's a decent hit at the top of the mountain. Let's hope he's okay. Safety car, the Lexus RCF safety car is being deployed. And
that's a big hit. That was a very big hit head on.
It's like the double pinball, wasn't it? The moment it got up on the curbing, it was all off the ideal line. Oh, that's big. That's big. Look at the air and the attitude the car got before it finally ricochets off to the right into the wall. This is where it sort of all started by unsettling the car, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's offline, and you know, you're scrambling when you go over there, and you're a little bit offline. But you know, it's that last impact that was the big one. You know, it sort of set him on there pretty head on.
And it looks brutal at real speed. Yeah. Oh, round goes Marjoram, and I think Josh Keen's involved in that too. That's over 13th place. Need to remember too, for Marjoram, he's had V8 Ute racing experience, but it's a big step up competing in a supercar, and it looks like
he's given that position back, but under our current rules, it looks like he's out of hit in the back as well, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there.
So Keen, deep under brakes, makes contact, and around goes Marjoram. He's shown some great pace throughout the year, Josh Keen, hasn't he?
He has, and he started off the year well at Clipsal, you know, I think with a front row start, and you know, he's certainly very exciting to watch, and you know, has a real crack. Squally down the inside.
Oh, we've got a drama here, fuel-wise.
Kosticki.
Someone's off as well. That's Di Pasquale. We were just raving about him. Final turn, and he's gone off.
That was the move down the inside that he was having to go at, obviously.
What a shame.
Lucky to get away with that. We see a lot of guys get stuck in that sand trap, so lucky to get out. Looks like he actually made his way all the way to the tyres as well. So.
Let's have a look here. So, feints to the inside, wants to dive down the inside of Kostecki. Oh, locks the rears.
Very lucky to get out of there.
So down the inside comes Macaulay Jones. That's on Ryle Harris. Oh, but they do make contact. Macaulay up on 2 wheels, and it continues there. Thankfully, it's not worse than it first looked.
That's where Ryle Harris has been around a long time. Not in V8 Supercars so much, but he knew what was going on there, so he didn't turn in really hard and actually turned himself around, so he kind of avoided the accident.
Chelsea Angelo goes round at that final turn as well. She's in position. And that car was super fast in qualifying. He said he wanted to minimise mistakes here today. LeBrock down the inside and hits Andrew Jones at the chase. He goes off. Jones goes off in the Alliance Truck Parts entry. Now, will there be a redress here or he's slow? Okay, that's allowed Hazelwood through.
So we'll have to see if he completes this lap and is able to do a better job. There's an incident here at turn 8. That was his teammate, Golding's teammate, Muscat, which is not good enough to take him off the 5th row. Here we go, Hazelwood. Oh, man, that was lucky. He just missed it, and here comes Richard Muscat. Trying to make up.
James Golding, then Macaulay Jones.
Oh, that's Chelsea Angelo. And Adam Marshall, they got him out there in time to have a crack. Here's Hazelwood down the inside of Pasquale. They're going to go side by side. Oh, Pasquale just gets away. Andrew Jones will look to take advantage, but he's on the wrong side. Josh Keane putting pressure on just behind his teammate. They all move over in the background. Muscat, Angelo, Gracie.
Matt Charter can't get through. It's blocked.
He's not going to go anywhere. Look at them all trying to get going again. Rullo, he takes advantage. Marjoram arrives.
An Olympic Park traffic jam on a Sunday afternoon. They all get going again. Can Palmer get out of there?
So it all started, really, with Hazelwood and De Pasquale. De Pasquale got balked there. He had to try and recover. Andrew Jones looked to take advantage. And behind, it was all on as well. So the replay in car with Hazelwood trying to get the Commodore, the IC Commodore down the inside. He gets it done. Good job by Andrew De Pasquale, really. He tried to squeeze him as much as he could, and then he ran out of room. And then we will see what happened next. It was Angelo and Muscat arriving. Muscat tries to go straight away. Renee Gracie gets balked. Kostecki, he arrives on the scene, nowhere to go. The big winner, though, you see the big winner there was Matt Charter. So Rullo gets through. Muscat, big loser there, as was Renee Gracie. So you can see the Flair Falcon very much into the back of Richard Muscat, who then couldn't get the thing swung around because there wasn't enough room. The overlaps were all happening. Gracie backs up into Kostecki.
Charter says, thanks very much, I'm through. I'm off.
Move done, but he's going to look again for the crisscross. Kirk Kostecki. So I would say he's had a clout with something. There's a bit of damage.
Relocate that team, the Kostecki brothers.
He's run over Muscat. They were side by side. And then he just managed to slow it down enough. That was a unnecessary touch between those two drivers heading down to turn 2. Different angles being taken there by that Commodore through the 2-3 Palmer sideways into the tyres. Down at turn 1. He's had a mixed fortunes of kind of day, and here we go. Muscat moves over. He moved over, didn't he? They had a massive overlap. As you said before, exactly, Hazelwood, he's got back. So a bit of a replay here. This is the Palmer, and then the 28 of Angelo, and just grazing the wall through the very fast turn 5 of Dunlop hard rubber. A replay here for Jacobson. Oh, that's actually a reasonable touch with the wall. Wasn't just the mirror that got clouted the wall.
In car 99, they run down to turn 1. Jacobson is wide. Golding will get down the inside. That's significant.
Oh, you can see Jacobson too. He knows what's at stake here. Oh, Macaulay Jones. Will anyone else get him? There's a a huge impact. Marjoram!
Nearly over. Makes contact with one of the Kostecki brothers. Look at the damage to the Auto 1 Ford.
Poor Adam Marjoram, he's been having a tough weekend. There's no way down the inside there. So he slots in behind on the inside line.
Oh, Di Pasquale.
Oh, there's nothing he could do. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate. The curb. Di Pasquale got launched off that. Look at him, 5 wide into 1. Muscat looking for a way through. Jones on the outside, really doing nothing wrong. Oh, and they just locked. Look at Marjoram's. Oh, my goodness.
That was full stunt driving stuff, wasn't it?
Maybe he's been to Dean Canto's School of Two-Wheel Driving, and
just judging by the replay move, it looks as though Di Pasquale gets unsettled on the entry, and then there's sort of a chain reaction.
Well, he was over the top of the curb, I think, wasn't he? And he just then forced him to run wide. They caught each other, Macaulay Jones and Pasquale, and then it just resulted in...
Oh, that is wild.
There would have been a fair bit of force on that steering wheel for Adam Marjoram to turn it the other way to bring the car down on all 4 wheels, or 3 wheels.
Just sort of set off a reaction, didn't it? And as you say, hard to completely point the finger at one person. This is seriously, that is Dean Canto stunt driving stuff, as you said.
That is, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Luke Yilden and Dean Canto run the stunt driving school. They'll be impressed by that. I don't know if he's ever been. He's still shaking his head in disbelief.
Originally a Ute racer.
He's putting his hand out. Put his hand out to push the car back over. Yeah.